Dun, 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 dun. Shaq said that nigga can see.
I was going to say, are you Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles?
That was Stevie Wonder. Ray Charles did more of the, like, he pushed his head up a lot while he was tapping on the keys. Like, right. A lot of, like,
yeah.
Stevie was more of a, as he was going crazy on the keys, it was like he was smelling a good cherry pie. But he couldn't tell exactly where it was.
For sure.
So he was doing, like, a lot of looking around for the pie.
Okay. For the pie. For sure.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro.
So if you ever want to be one of those two, just think about that.
For sure.
No, that's crazy. Like if you smell it. 183.
Yo.
The Rise and Grind boys are back. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's give him this heat. It's episode 183 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Your boy Roderick
Cari, we in the building.
All right, man. It's Thursday. How the fuck we feeling?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling great, man. I have a great week. It's been great, man. I just been looking forward to pod, bro.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I feel amazing. It's Thursday. This was my first week. New work.
For sure.
Big principal vibes.
Top flight.
Yeah, top flight. Just been enjoying the week.
Yeah, bro. How's that been?
It's new. New environment.
Right.
New field. I don't want anybody to be listening because I was gonna be like, when this pie takes off, we're not gonna stay here that long. I'm at that moment in the Boondocks where Thugnificent was telling his employer that, like, when this shit pop off, me and Phenomenal, we back the fuck out of here.
right. We gone.
We gone.
Yeah.
Like, so he doesn't plan on staying. Hell no. As soon as this lethal injection shit we gone.
For sure.
But no, it's a great job. It's a great thing to do.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Great line of work. Great career.
Congrats once again.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
You enjoying your new stature?
Yeah. My shit been cool too, bro. Definitely just more free time, more busy work, but I'd rather be doing that, like, you know. So yeah, I'm blessed, man. Everything's been good, bro. My schedule changed, of course, so I'm definitely having to adjust a little bit.
Right.
Having to work a later schedule for a few months.
Mine has changed as well, and I'm working an earlier one. But this is the one that I wanted to work. I'm in a school schedule. I'm 7 to 4.
Okay, that's cool. And that was my normal schedule, because, you know, I'm the type, man, I got to get up.
Look at me telling niggas when I'm not gonna be home.
Right,
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. But I gotta get up in the morning, man. I'm an early bird. I'm 5 a.m., 6 a.m. most of the time.
And I'm trying to get back to that. So that's why I'm liking this.
Yeah, so my shit now, bro, I'm starting to work later in the day. I'm getting off later in the day. So it's an adjustment that I just gotta, you know, it's gonna take some time before I really feel okay with it. But outside of that, everything's been solid for me.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Was there anything else that you wanted to get into intro wise?
No, man. I'm good.
All right. There was only one thing I wanted to get into. I watched a lot of TV growing up as a child. Did you watch a lot of TV growing up?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Cartoons. Did you watch cartoons growing up?
Yeah, man. That's all I watched as a kid growing up, to be honest with you.
I want to get into something I saw about Cartoon Network. But I want to ask Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Warner Brothers, what was your forte growing up?
That's a great question. I would say more Nickelodeon, more Cartoon Network than Disney.
Okay.
But I did watch a lot of Disney, but it's also a lot of Disney shit that I didn't really watch. I feel that a lot of people have.
I feel like there were go-tos for everything. What do you mean by there were Disney things that you didn't watch? I mean, that you watched that people didn't.
No, I'm saying that a lot of people did watch and I didn't watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there were go-to things for channels. So like real live person sitcoms, I was going to Nickelodeon for that. When it came to the original movies that came on TV, I was going to Disney for that. Mm-hmm. When it came to cartoons, unless we're speaking about SpongeBob or Jimmy Neutron or something like that, Fairly Odd Parents. Those were the three key ones at Nickelodeon. Other than that, I'm at Cartoon Network.
Yeah, bro.
Now, of course, there was a little bit of, we were in the UPN, WB days. There was a lot of the Animaniacs, Freakazoids, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I want to zero in on Cartoon Network because it seems like they might be getting to a point where there may be no more of that.
Right.
They're merging with Warner Brothers?
Supposedly. So it's looking like Cartoon Network is not going to be the same Cartoon Network that we grew up on.
Yeah, it says for understandable reasons, Warner Brothers Discoveries moves to fire 82 employees and eliminate 43 open positions from its television division. Grabbed headlines when it broke earlier this week, yada, yada, yada. And all of those were in the animation division.
Yeah. So that means they're probably going to cancel a lot of shows.
Correct. They're looking to actually merge WB with Cartoon Network, and more than likely, this is going to take them in a different direction.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I get it from a business standpoint because I know they're probably trying to cut back on costs and save money.
Right.
But when you do that, you lose a lot of the identity that that you have within Cartoon Network because they're going to cancel shows. I'm sure they're not going to cancel like the biggest shows that are airing right now, but they're going to cancel some of those little shows, and like you said, they're going to change things up.
Cartoon Network has a stigma for being unique, for being off, weird. They're gonna raunchy. They have the cartoons that no one else would have made. You got Chowder and shit like that. You get Rick and Morty. You get the regular show. You get Adventure Time. Rick and Morty is more of Adult Swim, but it's still the same thing. You get Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
The Ed and Eddies. You were you put me back on I forgot that Dexter's Laboratory was a
that was
Cartoon Network show.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites growing up.
My favorites. Johnny Bravo. Cow and Chicken, shit like that.
Yep.
I hate to think that type of style may be leaving.
Right, it's crazy. Even going back, Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes.
That's Warner Brothers. That's what they could be merging with.
Exactly, but man, it's just crazy that they're gonna take away some of our favorite shows or our favorite network. It's not gonna be the same that it was, but I feel like it's a lot of networks these days that are like that. Like Disney's not the same, Nickelodeon's not the same.
What I will say is Disney's definitely not the same. Nickelodeon, I'll say, is doing the best I've seen them do in a long time. They've got some pretty big shows on there right now. Have you seen that Young Dylan show that Cole from Martin, he's directing now and he's on the show?
No, I haven't, but he talked about it on the reunion. I remember
that show is pretty big on Nickelodeon. It's a show called That Girl Lele. It's huge. Like Nickelodeon's back doing all right now. Kel's back on a show. I can't remember what show that was that he's doing. There's a lot going on over there. Now, Disney, there's always a lot going on over there, but it's not the same. Cartoon Network, I would say even they haven't been the same in the last 5 years, maybe. Sure. But Adult Swim has always been strong. What happens to Adult Swim, Cari?
Man, I don't know, dude, because you can't really change Adult Swim, man. Like, it has an identity that's its own. Like, nobody's been able to do what Adult Swim has done over the years, and you can't take that away.
No, not with the robot chicken shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even
Celebrity Deathmatch. You remember that, bro?
Hell yeah. I didn't watch Squidbillies, but I knew how big of an impact that had on I think it's the most profitable show that
Really?
I think it's the biggest show that Adult Swim's ever had, to keep it 100. I think it's bigger than Rick and Morty.
Which one is it Squidbillies?
The one with the little fucking squid that runs around saying cuss words and shit.
Man, what's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's the one I'm thinking.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Man, that was my shit, bro. Meatwad.
Sailor Moon. Jeez. The Boondocks.
Boondocks, of course. Amazing, man.
There's a lot that we might be missing. Damn. Eric Andre.
That shit was funny.
Loiter Squad. They have a style about them.
That's what I'm saying.
The more I say this, every single show on that network fits into a specific style.
It's like dark, comedy, raunchy, like I mentioned earlier. American Dad's another one that's on Adult Swim. Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Bob's Burgers.
Forgot about that. Well, those are really Fox shows that are spilling over.
Yeah.
But
stuff
Black
there,
Jesus for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else.
I'm looking. I don't see anything that's really just standing out.
But I want to see. I want to see what happens to this.
Did we say Robot Chicken?
Yeah, I think that was the first one. That
Okay.
Bojack Horseman shit.
Oh man.
Oh no, wait. Was that here? Was that on there? Or was that? I think that was on. That was either there or was it a Netflix thing?
I think that's Netflix. Yeah.
Somebody they did like a half horse, half human shit there.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that should be weird.
Too many shows. This shit used to scare the shit out of me when I was little.
That should be weird, man.
But after I got older, this shit got funny. I just wanted to talk about that for a second because that's a piece of our childhood that may be merging with another piece of our childhood. And Warner Brothers is going to completely clean that.
Yeah, they are a conglomerate.
Yeah,
They're going to change it up, man.
They're going to clean that.
For sure.
Nice and clean. No cuss words. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know what might happen. Yeah. Keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye on it. Are we ready to move into music?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
It's Lil Baby week, Cari.
We're here, man.
There's nothing to talk about moving into Friday except the biggest rapper in rap. It's Lil Baby week. I told y'all niggas somewhere between Monday and Wednesday to be looking out for a track. We got a track. It was called Heyy. Mm-hmm. And he dropped a video to go along with that as well.
Yep.
What do you think about it?
Man, I think it's a great song. The video, I didn't get to catch the video, but the song is great.
I didn't catch the video either.
It's not one of like those tracks that just blows you away, but I feel like it's gonna sound well within the album. Like when it's sequenced, when you hear song 1 all the way to the end, it's gonna sound great. So I saw a lot of people though that didn't really like the song, I guess because there's auto-tune on the hook or something. I don't know, but I don't have no complaints about the song. The shit sounds good to me.
I agree. It sounds really good. From first listen, I think I may be able to decipher what it is that the fan might not like, and it's the beat. There might be a lot going on behind the beat. Might be a little hard to catch at the beginning, especially because his flow is a little different. He's gonna switch it up a couple times in the song. But if you listen to his rap, if you listen to the content in his lyrics, he's still killing it.
It's Lil Baby, man. That's what he's been doing for the last 3-4 years. And whether or not you like songs when they first drop, I feel like the more you listen to Lil Baby, you're gonna like the song. It was the same thing with Detox. Even for me, at first, I had told y'all on the pod, when I first heard it, I just wasn't in the right environment, to hear it for the first time. But then once I heard it again, I'm like, this is Lil Baby. This is what he does. So I feel like this is going to be that same reaction for a lot of people once the album drops and they hear it again. Then they're going to be like, oh, shit. Because this song is going to be trendy. I told you there's a video of Lil Baby sitting in the studio. And every time Heyy comes on the chorus, him and his niggas, they waving, saying, hey. This shit going to be on TikTok, everywhere, before we know it. So,
yeah, and I, from first listen, I had a feeling that this would be a song. I already liked it, but this is going to be a song that, as I play it and play it and play it, it's gonna get better for me. So I figured it'd be one of those. His album's coming out tomorrow though. It's only me.
It's only me, man. Can't wait to hear it.
23 songs, or what was it?
23 songs and
7 features.
It says 7 features, but there's actually like 8. So I don't know, but you know how they list some like featuring, some not. So I think that's how they're counting. But there's actually 8 people on the album.
Did you have the features or?
Yeah, for sure. I'll pull it up for you.
Okay, because I remember 7, but I guess it's one of those Lil Baby and.
Yeah, so Nardo Wick, Young Thug, Friday, Future, Rilo, Jeremiah, ESTG, Pooh Shiesty.
Who's the one that's not really the feature? The one that it's Lil Baby and.
There's multiple. It's like a combination of both. It's like 3 and 3.
Okay, so what's the real difference in these?
I don't know. I've still never been able to classify like why they do the and not just saying feature. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Maybe it's because like when they created the song, they actually made it together. It wasn't like somebody sent for the feature. Like they actually sat down and made it together so they both get credit for it. Maybe that's what it is. But I don't know.
I guess. I don't know what to expect from the album. I think he's gonna do the regular Lil Baby. I'm hoping this is gonna be better than my turn. I don't have too many expectations. I just expect good music. I don't know. Lil Baby has a style, but I don't know what we should be expecting from this Cari.
Just greatness, like you said. Just a well put together project. Like, that's what I'm expecting.
Is it supposed to knock our socks off?
I think so. You mentioned before that this is kind of like his, or maybe
this is Carter 2, Carter 3.
Yeah, and maybe you were saying that's what people were saying, and that's not what you're feeling.
Well, yeah, that's not what I'm. Well,
right.
I feel like that's what's expected.
And I can understand that conversation being had, honestly, if we were just trying to compare like where they are in their career, like, you know, at this time and point. I see why people would say that, but I don't know if he has to produce like that right now. I don't know. Does he have to give us something that is the caliber of Carter 3, Carter 2?
No, I don't think his position in rap is in question.
No.
Or anything like that. I don't think his discography is in question, but I don't think he can lay an egg.
No, I don't think so.
I don't mean it in the sense that I don't think he's possible, like, or capable of laying an egg. I'm saying he cannot lay one.
Right, I know what you mean. I'm saying, like, I agree, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand Lil Baby too long. I'd rather just wait for the album to come out. The last thing I wanted to say about him is we were watching an interview of his. He says he charges $300,000 to $350,000 for a feature now.
Whew. Big money, bro.
Who the fuck is paying for that?
Just the niggas that's maybe close, really close in the circle.
But niggas that close in the circle's not paying for the feature.
Yeah. No, you're right. Honestly, I don't think nobody's paying for that.
That's what I was really getting to. Niggas just be naming prices right now.
Yeah.
Because he said he wasn't doing features right now anyway.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I think sometimes they say that to avoid people reaching out.
Really?
Sometimes because Lil Baby, just to give more context, he mentioned, like you said, the reason why the tag is so high is because I'm not doing features. And they said, why? He said, I've been working on my album. You know what I'm saying? So he just been so locked in on his craft, he don't want to be bothered. So I think if you say shit like that, then they probably let niggas know, like, hey, don't fuck with me right now unless you close to me.
Okay. I actually get the notion that rappers do that because maybe I'm making $200,000, $250,000 a feature right now, but I haven't done a feature in 3-4 months. Nobody's gotten one. So this is my perfect time to up the price on it. Now you niggas are paying $300. Like, I've gone away for a little bit. I'm back. It's $300 now.
Yeah, could be. Because you remember he did rap and said he got 200 an occasion. Remember that was a big thing he said during his My Turn.
That was almost 3 years ago.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. Of course, I believe that he could up his price if he was getting 200, 2-3 years ago. He could for sure be in a 3 to 350 range, like he said. So I don't know. We both could be right. We could be wrong. I'm not sure why niggas mention their feature prices. But who knows?
Okay. Either way, this goes two ways for me. And it's either there's rappers in the game that are not paying $350,000 for his verse, and the rappers that would be willing to or close enough to get the verse, they're getting it for free.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like, never mind. Shout out Lil Baby. Album out tomorrow. It's only him. 4 of him. Mount Rushmore shit.
4 PF.
No 4 PF. No cap. Did you get your chain yet? I still haven't gotten my chain.
Man, bro, I know the mail been messed up since COVID, but we got to stop using that excuse, man.
Man, my 4 PF chain has been on back order. Like, I don't get it.
Damn.
I might actually have to go to Icebox and get a 4 PF chain.
Facts, man.
That's crazy. Or my handler at Walmart.
I'm trying to get my shit overnighted, man. They talking about it's on back order.
Like, how the fuck? It's Cuban zirconia. Like,
come on now.
Give it here. All right. NBA Youngboy. We wanted to stay in music for a little bit. NBA Youngboy, he's teasing a new tape.
Oh my goodness, man. This is going to be like 100 songs for the year if this drops.
I thought he already had 100 songs, or was it like 90 or some shit like that?
Maybe with the last project. that got him to 100 because I think he was like in the 60 to 80 range for sure, like you said. But I don't know, but it's too much music for 1 year, man.
This will be his 4th tape, maybe, in the year. What's the name of that one that he's teasing?
So this one is called The Fault in Me.
Okay.
He dropped the Real Slimento. We got Realer 2.
We got 3,800 Degrees.
3,800 Degrees. And we got this shit with the baby.
Oh, my gosh. You did. Okay. So I'm going to get the name of that right now.
That's 5, I believe. If my math is correct. Let's do it again.
Better Than You.
Better Than You.
With the baby.
Yep.
You get The Last Slimento.
Okay.
You get Realer 2.
Yep.
You get 3,800 Degrees.
Yep.
And you possibly get this new tape.
Man, oh man.
Let me just make sure there weren't any other Youngboy tapes. Because with NBA Youngboy, you might not.
Yeah, we may be missing
Yeah,
one.
you might not know. You may be slipping. You may be missing. But I think that's it. I think it was just those two, Realer 2, and The Last Lamento that were his actual albums. Mm-hmm. And the others were some mixtapes.
Yeah, man. Oh shit, Colors.
Oh,
that's what it was, bro.
Was that this year?
Yes, Colors was in January.
Oh my gosh, I Hate Youngboy on it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, man. That was in January. Holy shit.
Well, this is what you can do when you're independent.
That's a lot of music, man.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of music.
But it was like as soon as he got out of that deal, he was like, "Hey, yo, flood it.
Let's do it."
Flood it.
I Hate Youngboy was actually on Slimento, but still.
Okay.
Too much music, man. So yeah, that's 5 for the year and could be number 6.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, like
why are we looking at him different than any like a Larry June or something?
Of course. And we said it before. I was going to talk about
or Benny the
shit.
Butcher.
Get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? Run it up. Get as much as you can. Of course, I'm always going to be on the stance, quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
That's just the way I rock. But Youngboy, he's young. He has a path that works and has continued to work for him. So why stop? Why change?
And he's getting fame. He's getting respect. He's getting notoriety. And he's getting paper.
Exactly. Like, he's winning all across the board. So I'm not mad at bro. Of course, I'm just saying for me, for the way that I look, or, you know, the fan in me just wants you to put out the best music, and sometimes, you know, starve us to death so we can miss you. But it is what it is, man.
The thing about it for me is like his fan base that's younger, they have no problem with this.
Yeah, I know. It's a generation gap.
I mean, and it's not a problem for me that they have no problem with this. It's just I've never seen someone drop so fast, and the fans are still calling him the best. Like, that's how I know he's okay. There might be a disconnect, something that we're not understanding.
Right, of course.
He's dropped almost 6 times this year, and they're still hailing him.
I was going to say, his fans not missing a beat.
Yeah, no, like...
Sure. No, I get it, man. And like I said, it could be a generation gap. It could be like that's just what they like now. I can't appreciate the music, man, when you give me so much at one time. You know, I'm not remembering songs. I don't know what... Like, Colors, I'm going to be honest, I don't even think I listen to Colors fully. You know, I've heard the other projects fully.
I didn't listen to Colors fully.
But that's what I'm saying, like...
And I haven't played any of the albums back.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did.
Unless it was the Weeknd Slimento, yes.
Yeah, that one was hard. I think that was the hardest project he put out for the year.
That was the one that he was really working on. Like,
he could have just dropped that only this year and we would have been perfectly fine, fam.
The album that was the one that management came out and was like, all right, Youngboy's going away. He'll be away for some months. We're working on an album. We'll see you soon. That was the last Slimento.
Yeah.
Everything else was just, hey, we coming. We coming the next week. And we're coming again. We're coming again.
Yeah, bro. 6 times.
And that DaBaby shit just came out of nowhere.
And that was...
It came and went.
I think they made that in less than a week. It sounded like it.
It came and went.
Yeah. It's tough.
The underdogs got together.
Then they said, fuck the industry, man. Fuck everybody.
They're still saying it.
Yeah, of course.
That's what all this dropping means to Youngboy. Hey, fuck y'all. Bad Bunny. We can move on. we don't talk a whole lot about Bad Bunny. We don't really have a reason to talk about Bad Bunny a whole lot because we do rap here. It's getting to a point where he's not deniable. You can't avoid it. We can't avoid a conversation about Bad Bunny. We had one a couple of pods ago.
Yep.
This nigga's quote unquote world tightest tour, that's the name of his tour. It's the highest grossing tour by any Latin artist in history. I even had to go back to Google, get on some blogs and look and see like who do the blogs list as the greatest like Latin artist of all time.
Yeah.
It's Enrique Iglesias when I look at it.
Okay.
I said that on the pod before, but I didn't know if I was in the right ballpark. It's gonna change. It's gonna change.
Bad Bunny is the biggest artist in the world right now.
Fuck Latin. Fuck American. Fuck this. Fuck that.
He's the biggest.
He's
artist,
the
bro.
biggest artist there is. Is it crazy to say he's a lot bigger than Drake?
I was about to say he's making his case for the greatest ever. Nigga. Like for real, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say that, bro. Like these numbers are insane.
Imagine a nigga with like Adele's fan base and he's young and jiggy, speaking a different language. Got your bitch wet. I don't even know what he's saying. Now I'm mad.
Don't let her go by herself.
Don't let her go. Don't let her look too good either, because
if you see her getting ready, you ask her where you going. If she say I'm going to the Bad Bunny concert, nigga, you better get dressed too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like because he'll really slide on your shorty and then like kiss one of his homeboys the next day. And I'm like, bro, like he fucks my girl, bro.
There was a picture of him recently kissing.
He's done it before. There's
really?
no shade on like.
I wasn't. I didn't know.
Yeah, but I don't feel good if he fucked my girl and then like he's out.
A man.
He's out like at Starbucks the next day. Like you didn't care about my girl that much that like that's how we doing it.
You didn't bring her coffee.
I don't want her.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want this. How we doing it?
I mean, Bad Bunny's like that, bro.
Let me get into the actual accolades. Over the course of his world's hottest tour, which isn't over yet. It's not over.
Still going.
He has grossed over $232.5 million. That's the opening box office for a Marvel movie.
That's crazy when you say that for real.
That's like if Iron Man dropped again, nigga.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
What in the hell? 230 million? Are we for real?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I can't even speak.
That shit is crazy.
I want to know what some of the other guys are doing, like what the Drake, what the Kanye, Travis Scott might be doing, because
it's less than 100. It's less than 100. Like some Travis Scott, Drake, they may touch 100, but I'm just saying for like I know Cole. Sometimes his numbers I've seen like.
Did this nigga just bring up J. Cole when we're talking about?
Nigga, I'm saying rap in general. There's not a lot of people that are touching 100. I'm just saying, but Cole is up there when it's making money from tour. He makes like some of the most money from tour. Come on, bro. You got to stop this, man.
I know Cole is doing that. He's not doing a Drake arena.
But what I'm saying, I was just trying to give you a measure for numbers. Cole has done like 50. You know what I'm saying? He's done like the 30 to 50 range, right?
You gave me the floor.
Come on now.
Not for rap. You gave me the floor for Bad Bunny.
No.
Come on,
bro. I was just trying to give you a comparison, bro.
You didn't though.
You won't let me finish.
you bringing like Celine Dion or some shit.
Shakira.
Oh my God! Like I need you to bring in Akon or something, nigga.
Bro. But what I'm saying is, so you were asking like, what is Drake making? So Drake may only be touching 100, but I'm saying he may not even be touching that. Bad Bunny is doing numbers that nobody has ever seen. Like, there's nobody to compare Bad Bunny to, bro.
This nigga Cari was like, Bad Bunny can't be doing that much because Cole only doing.
No, that's not what I said.
Like, come on, man. No, I know. I'm twisting your words, bro. I'm supporting my narrative here.
Yeah, bro. Always.
Let me just go on, man, before I do the J. Cole Bad Bunny jokes.
Nah, bro. It's all good. But so just to add a little more context to the number. So you mentioned 232.5 million so far that he's gross, right?
Right.
In the month of September alone, just 11 shows last month, he also made history for earning the highest total ever in 1 month, 123.7 million from 500,555 tickets sold. Bro, half a million people? Come on, bro. That shit is insane. Nobody's doing that.
All right. I want y'all to think about how big it is for somebody to sell out like Madison Square Garden or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And how we hail artists for selling that out in like 5-10 minutes. That's 20,000. This nigga sold 550,000 in a month.
1 month, bro.
Do you know how many Madison Square Gardens that is?
A lot.
That's a 2 Chainz big amount.
No cap, bro.
That's a Drake big amount.
He was here when he was, in the city. We mentioned that as well. Sold that bitch out, bro. The Cowboys Stadium hold like 80,000. It was at least 80,000 people at that hole here.
He jammed the freeway.
Yeah, man. He did. He shut this whole bitch down.
We want to talk about preseason game. We want to talk about horse race, whatever we want to talk about. Bad Bunny jammed that damn freeway. Jammed up 30 and 20.
Yep.
What the fuck? Jammed up 360, nigga.
He may be the greatest artist ever, bro.
And I don't even know what he's saying.
Fuck it.
We got to learn Spanish just for this?
Yeah.
Somebody teach me Spanish. The last bitch. All right. I'm sorry.
Man, somebody did reach out to us on YouTube. I wish I knew your name. I'm sorry, but they did say
They were going to teach us Spanish?
Nah, bro. They said we can look up his songs in English and listen to them in English.
I thought you were saying they had a lesson for me or some shit.
Bro. Somebody was.
I've looked up some of his songs in English.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. Like, all this is new to me. I'm learning game on Bad Bunny.
But that's like it's like watching subtitles, what people call sub. Mm-hmm. That's like watching sub anime.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, but niggas love sub. Are you a sub or you dub?
Right, but I'm trying to mess with the Bad Bunny, bro. I love the movement. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know what bro's saying and I'm not really listening, I'm just a fan of the success, bro. Like, you gotta give it up when you see numbers like that.
Oh, that nigga's going crazy.
That shit is crazy, bro. Like, it's never been done before.
He's reaching uncharted territory. Brand new heights.
Crazy,
and
bro.
Not only in the Latin music game, but in music. Like, this is the type of nigga that I want to see move outside of the Latin Grammy spectrum and win Grammys
for sure.
Like when Selena moved over, let's see it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we might not see it on TV because you know how they fucking do us.
Yeah, they don't show us.
Yeah,
brown people don't get showed on TV, man.
Nah,
they got the Grammys.
They gonna spit in niggas' faces and put Bad Bunny on TV next year.
Yeah, he probably had the greatest performance. If he's selling out like this, bro, imagine what he could do at the Grammys. There is a video as well. You seen that video of his concert?
I definitely wanna see a performance of his. No, yeah. I didn't see it. What happened?
Nah, like all of the lights. Everybody had their phone out, bro.
Oh, it's pandemonium.
Fam, it looked like it was a million people in that bitch. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I found the comment. Shout out to Nurse with Dogs. Said, listen to the English lyric videos. He has a 90-10 record deal and his concerts are fire. 90/10 record deal.
Whoa. We thought Master P was the shit when he copped the 80/20 way back in the day.
Yeah, man.
I knew he wasn't signed to a major. We checked that one day. He's got a 90/10 record deal?
According to Nurse with Dogs, man.
Oh, we're going to have to check more into that. Yeah, it's not like that I don't believe him or her, him, her, they. I was going to say whatever.
Whoever.
But we're definitely going to tap more into that. A 90/10?
Mm-hmm. That nigga eating.
But think about it like that. You let a nigga... Think about how big the 10 is with an artist like Bad Bunny.
So yeah,
the 10 is going crazy eating. They eating. They
on both sides. On both sides for sure.
Of course, Bad Bunny. He should be eating 90.
Come on now.
Everybody should be on a 90/10. Well, no.
Some of them niggas ain't got that talent, bro.
Yeah. Some of you niggas is getting label push.
Some of you niggas need a 60-40. I ain't gonna lie.
Some of you niggas need a 40-60. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
No cap, bro. That's funny.
Sorry, guys. Some of you guys are being carried by the label. The marketing schemes by the label.
Yeah.
The engineers, the A&Rs, the producers over there by the label. And you're really just coming into work.
Industry plants is what we call them.
I'm not going to name them. We could be here forever. We're not going to be the conspiracy cast today. But let's move on. We are going to be the conspiracy cast today, damn it. I didn't know who we were moving on to. Kanye West.
Oh, shit.
I want to stop talking about Kanye West, Cari.
Yeah, I do too, bro. I'm really tired of it. I ain't gonna lie.
Kanye West made some very anti-Semitic comments about the Jewish community. He said that he's tired right now or something like that, but when he wakes up in the morning, he'll be going DEFCON 3.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. You know what that means?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It sounds like Comic-Con.
I swear to God, I was like, what do we want a convention? What is this, we cosplaying?
I'm like, that's the only thing I could think of, bro.
Do I get to be Superman, Batman, Aquaman?
I don't understand the language, man. I don't. What is it called again?
Deadpool? What am I gonna be?
What was it called?
Comic-Con? Oh, he said he's gonna go DeathCon.
DeathCon?
DeathCon. Death, C-O-N, as in Nancy.
DeathCon.
November. Noodles.
Yeah.
Nocturnal.
No. But nah, bro. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Whatever it is, he said he was going to do that on the Jewish community. The Jewish community took much offense to that because obviously they know what DEFCON 3 is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't either, man. Once again, that's that language that, that's billionaire language that.
Some people are like, he's just making shit up.
Yeah.
The other side is this is harmful. This is dangerous. I saw AOC comment on this.
Damn. What'd she say?
That this is dangerous. Nobody should let Kanye slide for this. Things like, oh,
fuck, yay.
I never really thought that Kanye could be at a state where someone could be canceled. I didn't think anyone could really be canceled.
Yeah.
You saw Bill Cosby get out of jail and start to do different things for himself.
Yeah, that nigga did the lean back.
Going back to doing comedy and shit like that.
He did the fade away.
Bro, chill out. Some of the things that are going on in Kanye West's life right now leads me to believe that canceling can actually happen.
How far, though? I mean, because...
I don't mean canceling in the eyes of the fan. Mm-hmm. I mean the same thing that you saw happen to the baby where it's like, you know what? We're just going to fucking starve you. Starve the nigga.
Okay.
We've gotten to the point where his Jewish comments has landed him in trouble with JP Morgan Chase.
Yep.
They've told not only him personally, but his Yeezy brands that they have to have all of their funds moved out of JP Morgan Chase banks by the end of November. I believe either November 13th or 25th, something like that.
Yeah.
He has to have all of his banks cleared by them because they're severing ties with him. He can no longer hold money in there due to his anti-Semitic comments.
Shit is crazy. They put out a whole newsletter for this shit. This is just shit that I've never seen before, bro.
They basically wrote this nigga a cease and desist.
Basically.
Oh, a public bank said, no, you can't bank here.
You can't bank here, nigger.
I was gonna say, do you know how many racist comments have probably been said by so many of your customers?
For real though.
But we're gonna get into who he said it to, who he said it about, and why you're facing all this action in just a second. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I don't know. The date is November 21st.
We already know this is on the heels of him wearing the White Lives Matter t-shirt at his fashion show. Maverick Carter and LeBron James invited him onto an episode of The Shop, knowing that he, wore the White Lives Matter shirt, and they wanted to get some more closure from Kanye, hoping that he had some good things to say, that he wasn't spreading a hateful, dangerous rhetoric, anything like that, a bad narrative. And they said that he got on there and did nothing but spew hate, a hateful speech is what they said. They don't condone hate speech.
Yeah.
Do you have more on what Mav Carter and LeBron and the team said?
Yeah, absolutely. So yesterday we taped an episode of The Shop with Kanye West. Kanye was booked weeks ago, and after talking with Kanye directly the day before we taped, I believe he was capable of a respectful discussion, and he was ready to address all his recent comments. Unfortunately, he used The Shop to reiterate more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes. So because of that, they decided not to air the show.
When Kanye does a show with Mav Carter and LeBron James and they can't air it, it's bad, Cari.
Yeah, for sure. Let me read this last little part, then we'll go more into it. It says, while The Shop embraces thoughtful discourse and differing opinions, we have zero tolerance for hate speech of any kind and will never allow our channels to be used to promote hate. So I agree. He had that said some fucked up shit, bro.
One of the things that I wanted to get into with the canceling thing that I was saying is it means something that they didn't keep quiet about this. We had to come out and let people know Kanye West was here. We wanted to address this. He did otherwise. This could have been quiet. It's not. It's different with Kanye now. Like, the people that might have been holding things in, the Diddy tried to keep that off of the internet, and then it turned into something completely different. Kanye, LeBron, people that I believe were always in Kanye's corner, even if they were quiet about it, like during the Drake-Kanye beef. LeBron might have been quiet about it while Drake was the one on The Shop during that era. But people that were always in Kanye's corner and always on Kanye's side. Not anymore.
Yeah. No, I agree. When you start to see people that, you thought were for you turn against you in a sense, that says something that speaks measures. And Kanye just said, like, he's crossed the line, bro. He's crossed a line that's kind of scary. You mentioned it was dangerous. I think that's the best word that fits everything that he's been doing, bro. Like, he's been moving very dangerously.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian hired security for the kids at school. But outside of like a LeBron or a Diddy, you fucked up really bad and leave yourself in a point where there's nothing to do but cancel someone when the banks can't associate with you, when it looks like your companies that you've been doing business with are severing ties with you due to irreparable like communication, things like that. Yeah. It's getting to the point where Kanye's not going to be able to work with corporate America.
And if you take those relationships away from Kanye, he starves, bro.
If you put beef between anyone in the Jewish community, you don't make money. That's the biggest part that I think we were trying to land on at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much. Kanye, you can beef with anybody, not the Jewish community.
Yeah, you can't go against a whole race of people, bro. Like,
you can. Not the Jewish community.
The Jewish community is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like that's like going against the Italians in New York. Like, or in Italy.
They own that bank, nigga. That's why they pulling your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't. We're talking about niggas that run the banks.
Run a lot of shit, bro.
That run the city in which you live in. Which is why, wait a minute, Cari. Did Diddy do this? He did say he was running with them Jewish steppers.
Jewish steppers, bro. Them Jewish people.
Diddy made a call.
Nah, bro.
He was like, hey, how much money does he have over there? Tell him I don't know how the fuck he's going to get $1 billion out by next week. But tell that nigga to clear it.
Not Diddy, bro. You know Diddy's all about love. We said this.
Love.
Love Records.
He's from New York.
You know what I'm saying? Puff, Love.
We talked 2 pods ago about how grimy them New York niggas was too. Shout out to New York listenership.
And Diddy's in there too, bro. He's what do they call it? Rebirth. He got baptized. This new Diddy.
This is love.
This is love.
You really believe that, Corey?
Nah, bro.
Okay, but now that I'm saying what I'm saying, all jokes aside, Diddy had nothing to do with this?
Nah, man. Diddy tried to reach out for help to Kanye.
It didn't work, and then he was like, since I do have these friends,
Yeah.
God forgive me. Bleep that, Corey.
For sure.
Bleep even the part like where I tried to clear it up. But leave this because this is funny. Yeah, maybe he didn't call any friends to get that taken care of. You see why I switched that friends? Any comrades? Any fucking
buddies,
colleagues,
pals,
co-workers? The fuck out of here.
I'm dead, bro.
I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Nah, we can move on.
Shit almost got us canceled. Holy shit. I want to leave here now, Corey.
I apologize, bro. I don't even know if I said something wrong. I apologize. No. I'm sorry.
I said it. Holy shit. Sorry, listenership. You'll never hear what we said.
Nah, man.
Oh man. Now I feel like them. But let's go on. 50 Cent. 50 Cent greenlights a real estate flipping show. Mm-hmm. And the star is none other than DJ Envy from The Breakfast Club.
Ooh, he's gonna show us how to flip houses. He's gonna star on A&E.
We need this. There's a lot of HGTV DIY shows on flipping, on real estate, and there's a couple that are black, but not any people that are directly like nestled into the
or like known
the hip hop community. Yeah,
for sure.
This is gonna be really big. Not only because he has such a big platform hip hop wise, he's gonna be able to take that and educate his hip hop fans on this real estate shit.
Absolutely, man. It's a wonderful idea. I'm glad they're able to bring something like this. 'Cause this is resourceful. You know, we need to see people that look like us in real estate. You know, we need to know how to have these conversations. We need to know how to flip houses, things like that. But it's gonna be called Property Players. There's no date on it yet. They just said coming soon. But that's what's up, man. Shout out to 50 Cent and DJ Envy for bringing that to life.
I can tell now 50 Cent, his deal with Stars is up. And he's definitely still has power shows on Stars. So I don't see that ending. But he might add some sort of deal on how many networks he could work with on the outside or where else he could go. I know he had that show Life on ABC, but I don't think it stayed on ABC. I think it didn't get picked up after that. It seems like he's doing a lot over at the A&E side now. He's got that hip hop the Hip Hop Homicide show coming out soon.
That's gonna be A&E too?
Was that gonna be A&E or was that gonna be We TV?
I don't know. I'll try to
We talked about it. That might be We TV, but or it might be A&E. But either way, it's supporting my point that he has a lot coming out with a bunch of different networks. He's doing a lot of work outside of Stars now. Mm-hmm. Shout out 50. This nigga's getting shit done in the film and TV industry that nobody thought that any hip hop artist would have done. We would have thought we would have just been the actors.
Yeah, for sure. 50 Cent, he's always been like that, bro. Even from the jump, like going back to his early career, when 50 even first got on the vitamin water, that's when niggas knew 50 was different. Like, he was one of the first that was touching, like, you know, getting deals that people just thought were unheard of. He had his own shoe. G-Unit brand was one of, like, the best brands from a rapper at that time. So, he's always been one of those guys that knows how to work these business deals.
And he was able to come up really quick and turn his brands into big business. Like, if you think about how long Diddy had been in the game and how well he was doing with Sean John, it took a while. How long Jay had been in the game. And was doing shit with Rockaware. Mm-hmm. Took a while. This nigga came straight in the game with his G-Unit shit selling merch.
Hey, man. It's the energy he brought.
Moving units.
It is We TV. I looked it up for the Hollywood Homicides.
So this nigga has Stars TV shows. He has We TV shows. He has A&E TV shows. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that This Is 50, the 50 Central shit that he used to do at BET. This nigga is... Shout out.
Big business, man.
Huge business. He did work over at ABC with Life. Like I said, Stars is CBS. If y'all don't know, he's getting work done. B coming soon. His B is coming in the next 5 years.
Yeah, shout out 50, bro.
They want us. They want us to stop getting B's. That's why they're doing that to Kanye. All right, let's move on.
Nah, man, can't be.
No,
I don't know, man. I think he kind of jumped on the knife himself a little bit.
Kanye jumps on the knife every single time.
Yeah.
Wow. Why, Cari? We don't have to stay here, and we don't have to go back into Kanye. The Donda era, we talked about how it was one of the greatest Kanye eras ever. And this just out of nowhere, Cari. Why?
Yeah, bro, he's ruining it.
We said that in 2017 too, when he was doing the red hat, the slavery is a choice, Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves kind of thing. Why? We might have understood why he was saying something like that back then. The red hat, it was free when he was doing it, the yada yada yada, the Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves, this, that, like slavery was a choice, yada, 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 when he tried to explain all of those things and they made sense. He had no explanation for this at all.
This one just came out of nowhere, bro. Like, he literally didn't have to do this shit this time. I understand he was going through a lot, losing his family. There was a lot weighing on him. I get that. But bro just crossed the line, like I said, and I think maybe he didn't even know at the time. I think he was just so used to always getting his way, thinking he could say whatever he want. And I think he just messed up, bro.
Stream P. Davis' new shit. Go stream P. Davis' new shit, man.
Really?
Go stream the Kardashians on Hulu.
For real?
Oh my God. What are we gonna tell you, nigga? Go stream Graduation by Kanye?
Yeah. Or you could join the Donda Academy. Which tuition is like what, 15,000 they said?
15,000 for you to warm up in the morning to singing nothing but Donda.
Right. So Donda is the new Pledge of Allegiance.
Do you know how pissed off I would be, Cari? Do you have any idea how pissed off I would be?
Would you though? Because some parents, they don't care. $15,000 a year, you have to sign NDAs, and the school's not accredited. So it's like really a waste of time, damn.
It's honestly a waste of time because, well, it's not a waste of time because it's technically like a homeschool.
Nah, yeah. And you can still maneuver. I believe you can get like GEDs.
You can graduate,
like that,
do things like that with a non-accredited school. Like I said, it's just like being homeschooled.
But still, $15,000 a year. Everybody's dressed in black. Every morning we say good morning, Donda.
How long do you see the Donda schools being open?
Shit, yeah, they finna close that too. If they coming to get you from the banks, they gonna come
you think that somebody's gonna? Do you think they're gonna close the schools down?
Yeah, bro. I just think everything's gonna start. It's gonna be like a domino effect.
Mirroring Donald Trump.
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't think it gets as bad as Donald Trump though. He's still on Twitter.
Oh, I meant like Donald Trump's school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, sure. I didn't mean his actual life. Donald, I don't. Never mind. I don't stand by the notion that Donald Trump has an unsuccessful life or some shit like that.
Gotcha.
This nigga's balling out and getting away with it. Is he going to jail?
Trump?
Yeah. I don't think he goes to jail.
I don't know. I thought so at first, but it's kind of been quiet. They raided his shit. He was on vacation. And they raided like his Florida home, got some papers and shit. But I think they really ain't been able to like really prove anything yet.
I saw somebody from his crew or something like that. They're talking to FBI now. That was like
I did see that.
That was like news yesterday, today, something like that.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna start turning and snitching for sure once the FBI come and they start doing raids. But I just don't know with Trump, bro. Like he seemed to be untouchable at times.
That nigga is the mafia.
Right. And like I said, when everything was first hitting the news, I was like, bro, I don't know. Maybe he'd go to jail, but it's Trump. And he was president before. Like, have we ever seen...
Before.
He's a former president.
This nigga don't know what next year is. It's fucking campaign year.
Right, facts. But we've never seen a former president get locked up, have we? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, Richard Nixon didn't do any time. Bill Clinton didn't do any time. Bill Clinton was the only one that actually was impeached. But they let him finish his sentence out. He didn't do anything. Nixon retired. Nobody else, I don't think, unless it was the 1900 or before.
Yeah, that we don't know about.
Yeah, I don't think any U.S. president sat or did any jail time. We would know about that.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good look. So because of that, they may not send Trump to jail.
That's what I said from the very beginning when people always said that he was going to go to jail. I said, listen, guys, at the end of the day, the United States is looked at by other countries as so high up. We are supposed to be perfect. How the fuck will we look if we jailed our president or one of our, even if he needs to be jailed? We can't do that. We would look fucking crazy in front of everybody.
Right.
They can't do that.
That's where I'm coming as well. Like that damn near tarnish our image. You know what I'm saying? As a country as a whole. So now I don't see Trump getting locked up. I'm sure they're gonna find and do something to him though. For sure, he's gonna have to cough up some cash, bro.
I think he's getting big acquitted and
all the way.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, Corey, because they can't find anything, and these niggas still ain't got this nigga's text.
Facts, bro. They never get that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what they're looking for. I'm acting like I know. I don't even know what the fuck they're looking for right now.
Collusion, something bad.
You got something to do with the Capitol.
Oh yeah,
everybody storming the Capitol.
They're looking to see if he's connected in some way directly to the January 6th Capitol storming.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. I'll never. You know what? I don't even want to go back.
Yeah,
there.
I was sitting in this fucking house when it happened,
bro. But I'll never. I've seen y'all go crazy. I'm not gonna say a race of people, but y'all know who y'all are. I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. That shit was crazy.
It was like there were police inside. They didn't give a fuck about them.
Nah, man. That's probably some of the craziest shit I've ever seen happen on live TV.
But this is another thing. That's not possible.
What's not possible?
Breaking into the White House, Corey.
Oh, no, them doors was left unlocked.
Yeah, I was like, yo, guys, this is not possible.
Yeah.
Being able to storm past authorities without being blasted to death. Imagine not getting shot at running into where the president's supposed to be.
Come on, dude. Are we fucking serious?
Imagine that not being the Boston Massacre. There's a problem if that many storm the White House and it doesn't turn into the fucking Red Wedding from Game of Thrones.
It's because it wasn't any brown folk out there, cuz.
It's because it was orchestrated.
Yeah, for sure. But there wasn't no brown folk out there.
Oh, yeah. And if there was,
there would have been gunshots and bodies, nigga.
If there were any brown or black folks out there, it was clear that they didn't need to be shot because they were with everyone else.
Yeah, they already had the motive.
Mind controlled.
They were at the meeting last week.
Oh, yeah. Those were the shirts. Blacks for Trump. Oh, my. You got to be low to get one of those. To get the blacks for Trump. Like, if you're a Trump, supporter, do it. I have no...
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't stand on a left or right side. I stand on how, when I listen to you talk and I hear the values and what's supposed to go on, I might vote left side in 2024, vote right side 2028 because I'm going to go with who helps me out.
Yeah, exactly.
And inside of all of that, I lost everything I was just saying. Fuck. That's fine. We can move on. We've been here forever anyway.
Yeah.
Forever. Tom Brady. We want to talk about, we're getting into the sports side of the pod.
Yeah.
But we want to talk about a sport that's not orthodox. We haven't been hearing about it in the last 10 to 20, 30, 40 years. It's brand new.
Yeah, very new.
It's called pickleball. It basically looks like a cool version of tennis that you can play more up close to where it's easier to go get the ball. You don't have to go volley for it. It's more popular in the older community at the moment.
Yeah.
But it seems like something that everybody's going to get into. It seems like something that everyone in the wealthy landscape is seen as something lucrative, something that's for the future, and they're all investing into it.
Yep.
We saw just a couple weeks ago that Maverick Carter and LeBron James had invested heavily into pickleball, or a pickleball company, a pickleball group, something like that.
They were also Draymond Green and Kevin Love also. So basically, they're gonna buy a pickleball
Joint
team.
venture.
Yeah.
It's a joint venture. Okay. The newest members of that, I don't know if it's the same group that they're investing into, or if that's a different group. Tom Brady, and there's a tennis star. Who's the tennis star? Kim.
Yeah.
Yo, Kim.
I don't know how to say that name, man.
Kim C.
Yeah.
We're not gonna Klitster.
Yeah.
Klitster.
She's very famous though. 4-time major tennis champion.
Klitsters.
Shout out to Kim C. But yeah, they announced that they're going to be a part of another ownership group that are looking to expand and purchase a team in pickleball. So, like you mentioned, bro, what's different though about the ball? It's kind of like what is it called? Like a waffle ball, I think.
A wiffle ball. It looks like a wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. I said waffle.
I was like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? A waffle ball. I was like, that shit sound fire. Nigga.
Fire in the
and I'm
bitch.
hungry. Let me get a waffle ball. Let me get 2 waffle
I
balls.
was like,
nigga.
what's up?
Pause. Nigga, I just sat up here and ordered 2 waffle balls. That is crazy.
Damn, cuz.
I know.
A wiffle ball, my fault. So it's a wiffle ball, and then the racket is different as well. Like it's not like a normal tennis racket.
Like a smaller, more round circle type of tennis racket.
And like you said, it's being played mostly in like retirement communities. You know, older people, they call wind of it first, but it's expanding, bro. And like you said, people are catching attention. It has everybody's attention. It has money, all the rich and wealthy. So when you start seeing people like LeBron and Tom Brady, when they start investing, that lets you know like this is gonna take off.
I want to see where the money goes into this though, because I've seen a lot of pickleball competitions. We've seen some news reports where like they do pickleball tournaments, things like that.
Yeah.
Is this something they're gonna try to get the younger people into, or are they gonna exercise all this money in the older community?
I think you stick there for a while because that's where all the money is.
That's the niche.
I was gonna say, and they got hella bread. They can play all day long.
Hell yeah,
too.
just pulling out of that fucking life insurance policy.
Like, exactly.
No, I'm just
for
playing.
real. And retirement pension checks and shit. So, but that's where all the money is. So I think they stick there for a while. They focus there. But I think eventually you try to reach out and get younger people because I don't know his name, but I saw a former tennis star literally quit tennis. He retired from tennis to now play pickleball. So it's catching attention, bro. So I think eventually we get that younger crowd, but at first they're gonna stay with the elderly crowd.
Okay, all right. I'm not mad at it. I want to try to play pickleball. I want to find a place to play pickleball. I was into tennis as a younger kid, like elementary school. Was in some tennis clubs, did some private tennis lessons type shit, but I never actually moved forward with that. Probably should have.
No, real talk.
That and fucking golf. Like, why didn't we exercise the single player shit?
I don't know, bro.
Should have actually done that.
Yeah, for sure. Golf, baseball. Wish I would have stuck with baseball.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Soccer.
Baseball niggas was making basketball money before basketball niggas was making the contracts we were. Like that was when the baseball people were the first ones we heard. Like, oh, Albert Pujols has a $200 million contract. What the fuck?
Yep.
And that was in like 2010, 2012, things like that. We're just now getting around to those type of contracts in the NBA.
Yep. When we were kids, I'll never forget A-Rod. When he was with the Rangers, he signed like a 10-year, like $250.
Yeah.
And this was in the early 2000s.
I was going to say, this was like 06, 07, shit like that.
10 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how baseball do. And all baseball money is guaranteed.
Yeah.
They get every dollar.
That's crazy.
Every dollar.
I mean, it's probably because also, like, you don't see that many injuries like that.
In baseball?
In baseball.
For sure. But when you do, they're like fucking lingering horrible injuries, like
hell
niggas,
yeah,
Tommy
like
John surgeries and shit.
Getting their wrist. Lou Gehrig's disease.
Like, fuck.
niggas then took a fucking ball to the eye.
Yeah, niggas got arthritis and shit in they fucking wrist. Pitchers should be fucked up, bro. So it's definitely a.
I said ALS, like it wasn't just Lou Gehrig with ALS. What happened to that? Like, we still doing the ice bucket challenge?
Nah, man, that was just for that year. What was that? 2012.
That's fucked up though, right? Like after that year, like it was like fuck LA, like ALS.
Did you do the ice bucket challenge?
I did do the ice bucket challenge, and I think I nominated you niggas, and y'all didn't do it. I actually hate you niggas.
I was gonna say, cause fuck you, boy.
Y'all didn't do it.
Nah,
Did you do the ice bucket challenge?
I don't think. Nah, I never recorded myself and posted anything, but I think I might have did it just like messing around with like family or something.
Stevie might have done it back when that was like the rebound. Like I remember him doing it back there, but nobody else that I nominated, they were like, nah, I'm gonna fuck my hair up. Niggas was going froze out and shit.
Facts. We had the nappy shit with the sponge.
Wow.
Couldn't fuck up my sponge. Where?
No, we fucked up the sponges. Yo, we beat those sponges to death. Like, and had no idea we were fucking our heads up.
Right.
You know, you see the people that use the tennis racket these days?
What?
There's a racket.
I think I've seen it.
It's not an actual tennis racket, but like they're like it's cleaner. You actually don't mess your hair up that way. Shut the fuck up.
Cut your hair, man. If you still got the sponge wear.
Go ahead, braid that up, man.
Yeah, just get some braids, man.
Get some dreads.
That's what everybody doing.
Go ahead, lock that.
Lock your shit up. Yeah, I was gonna say that for sure.
With a C. Go ahead, lock that.
2 C's.
Go ahead, lock that.
Yep.
Lock
that.
Loke that. Go ahead, loke up.
Go ahead and loke that.
For all my lokes. Damn, I don't want to end this pod this early. This is crazy. Bronny James has signed a name, image, likeness deal with Nike. This nigga's 16.
Yeah, man. Nah, he just turned 18. His birthday actually just passed.
Oh, I'm sorry. He was just 17. I wanted to give him a year down than what he was already, but...
Nah, Bronny's finally finna graduate, but yeah, they did. Travis Scott performed at his birthday party. I think they had it at the crib.
Him and LeBron were back there going fucking nuts.
You seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit
was
live.
insane.
That shit was live. But yeah, man, it's crazy that, Bronny, he's gonna stay with the family. You know what I'm saying? It's a family tradition, so...
Well, I mean, when Nike takes care of your father the way they've taken care of him for the last 19 years.
Yep, since 03.
And they've given him $1 billion. Well, not $1 billion, but he's locked into a deal that's worth $1 billion.
Yeah, man. And he's made the company way more than that, bro. Like LeBron, there's no price tag you can put on him, fam.
I love LeBron. Who the fuck wears those shoes though?
Yeah, a lot of people these days are not wearing the LeBrons like they were when we were in middle school.
I saw those LeBron, are those 20s that are coming out?
Yeah.
Those are hard though. The ones where
the low tops.
You saw him where he jumped out of the pool. Mm-hmm. Now I don't know if that's real or not.
No, hell no.
But those are some nice shoes.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I actually fuck with those. But shout out Bronny. He's headed out soon. Next year is his last year? Or
so he just turned 18, so I'm sure he should be graduating this year unless he, started school early or late, whatever. But
no, yeah, I was just making sure because every time I check in, y'all niggas tell me he's still 15. Like, goddamn, this nigga's been 15 for 4 years.
Yeah, he finally turned 18, man. Shout out to Bronny. He mentioned, for as long as I can remember, Nike has been a part of my family. Getting a chance to team up with them and continue my family's legacy, both on the court and the community, is wild. It means a lot to me. Sounds like an 18-year-old wrote that. It's wild. This shit is wild, yo.
I was gonna say it doesn't sound like an 18-year-old wrote that. It sounds like they let him write one sentence and the last sentence was his.
Yeah.
Everything else PR. We enjoy our time in my tenure in high school, but I'd like to move on to Nike. This motherfucking shit is crazy. The fuck?
They let bro get the last sentence. That's funny.
You think LeBron whooped his ass for that weed he was smoking?
Nah, bro. They just had a conversation about that and said Bronny, he broke it down like we are a brand. You know what I'm saying? You can't have situations like that. Like Bron has never messed up his entire career. We've never heard anything in the news about Bron.
Some of those.
Man, we were listening to them blogs, man.
No, not that. There was some heat he took back in like 2019-20 for some overseas comments he made. I can't remember. That was the only heat I ever saw LeBron take.
Yeah.
But back to what you were saying.
But yeah, I'm just saying like he's not taking too much heat there. So But Bronny, like I said, man, this is good. I'm happy to see that he's able to follow in his father's footsteps. Like you said, Nike's been taking care of Bron forever, bro. And it's good to see that people are still getting these NIL deals, you know, because that's still been a talk. A lot of people still are in disagreement with that. But like we always talk about with the music, niggas getting their money. I'm on the same tip when it comes to sports and these college, high school athletes. Get your bread.
Well, it seems as though it's a lot easier for an athlete to get an NIL deal than an artist. And it seems as though in the music industry, the labels, the executives do what they can to score an artist's NIL before the artist does it themselves.
Why do you think that's the case?
Oh, because it's lucrative.
Okay.
The same thing that Hulu did with Mike Tyson, that I still haven't watched. Same. Shut the fuck up,
bro. That one episode don't count, bro. I was in the barber chair.
And look away.
Come on.
But no, if I was able to get Mike Tyson's name, image, likeness, and I knew it was worth, or I could put into a movie that I'd make $40 million off of, or a biopic or a docuseries that I can make $40 million off of, let's run it.
Yeah.
If I'm that nasty, sick, white executive Hulu, yeah. Did I say white? Damn. Sorry, guys. Damn, I'm sorry. Canaanites?
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Canaanites. I'll say Canaanites.
Yeah. Sorry. From the island of Caucasus.
Yeah, the Caucasus Mountains.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's oh gosh. Sandy Hook happened.
It did.
Let's start by saying Sandy Hook happened. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace to all of the victims. Hearts, love, thoughts, prayers, even to this day, out to the families, the loved ones, the friends, the acquaintances, everyone that knew anybody that had anything to do with that situation. The Sandy Hook school shooting happened back in 2011 or 12, I believe. It was one of the really big school shootings. Not some of the first, but some of the first mass shootings after like the Columbine shit. Mm-hmm. You had Columbine. After that, I think the next big shooting you would think about, unless you're talking about Uvalde, would be Sandy Hook.
Yeah, the one that was in Florida at the high school. I forget the name of the high school. That one as well.
Virginia Tech 07 or something like that. I think that was one of the super duper big ones. Yeah, it's crazy. Or was that Georgia Tech? Or was it Virginia Tech? It was Virginia Tech. Mm-hmm. But it was a super big event. The Sandy Hook shooting. It was gruesome to say. Yeah. Alex Jones is a far right conspiracy theorist. I think he's had some shows on MSNBC before. Yeah. He had a strong theory that this didn't happen. It never happened. They were hired, paid actors, and so were the victims.
Yeah, man. His stance was no lives were lost. It was all staged. It was all actors. Basically, it was a hoax.
Where do you get shit like that from? Maybe it's just the thought of you don't know anything except what you're told, and I didn't see it happen, and I don't know any of the people there, and neither do you.
I mean, yeah, you could say that about whatever, but like this,
yeah, like we could keep it at the moon landing.
Like, yeah, like let's do shit like that. These are lives, you know what I'm saying, that were lost.
These are children,
right? Babies.
3, 4, not 3. These are 4 and 5 year olds. Yep. These are kindergartners.
I think the death total is like 28 for Sandy Hook. I think I really can't remember, but yeah, man, I don't know where you can even pull an idea or why you would even try to run that narrative. Because like, what benefit do you get out of that?
That's funny because the judicial system didn't know where he got that shit from either. They have ordered him to pay $965 million in restitution to the victims and family members of Sandy Hook.
Yeah, for alleging that the event was fake or staged.
$965 million. He owes $1 billion.
There's no way he pays that, bro.
Corey, I know. Call 988 guys if you ever are in a mental health situation where you need help. If you need help, this guy needs to kill himself though. There's only one way out of this,
bro. Like, there's no way that bill is being paid.
There's only one way out.
In a box.
Off a bridge.
In a lake.
In a ditch.
No, facts. But fuck him, bro. Like, why would you try to even run that narrative? I don't get it.
He's been running that narrative for almost 10 years.
Yeah, from the jump. I know, for a very long time, bro. So I don't know why you do that. But $965 million, unfortunately, bro, he's not gonna be able to pay that price tag.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that because of Alex Jones and that statement, denying a school shooting is one of the only things that can get you automatically banned from a social media, from any platform, from like a DSP, there's certain things like a hate speech, and denying a school shooting.
Mm-hmm. They don't play about this.
There are things that specifically get you banned from medias. This is one. Mm-hmm. Alex Jones, I looked this up. He's worth about $130 million, Corey.
Yeah, bro. They're not getting that tag. He even said it himself. It's mentioned here that he says he doesn't have the money. He literally said he wasn't present in the courthouse, but they said on air, he said, I don't have the money. His attorney said he intends to appeal the decision.
Fucking right.
But bro, he's literally telling us I don't have it.
But imagine like not having it and then going to jail because you can't pay back $1 billion.
I mean, that's what you're gonna have to do.
Man, that sucks. Though. It doesn't suck. You should have just kept your fucking mouth shut.
For real, bro. But $1 billion, that's a hefty tag. I've never seen a tag be that high. But yeah, bro, when you make up lies like that for no reason, like I said, I still don't know what the reason is for, or what the reason was for. Hey, if they hit you with $1 billion price tag, bro, that's just what it is. You made that bed, you gotta lay it in, like we always say.
It's like that sometimes. I mean, ridiculous.
It's crazy, man. But and in court, he ended up snitching on himself. So for the longest leading up to court, right? He was under the notion like, this shit is fake, it's staged, it's a hoax. They end up finding out some like text messages or some recordings of him actually mentioning, oh no, I actually know it was real. Basically like lying, admitting that he's just lying and running a hoax. So they were able to use that in court, and that's why the tag is so high. And that's
because he knew it was real and then continued to run the narrative because he made his bet.
Exactly.
I do respect him for making his bet and laying in it though. I would probably respect him more if he would have come out and be like, I made a mistake, guys.
Yeah.
It happened.
And I would respect him if he just didn't do that shit.
But if there was a hill to die on, that's... if you're going to die on a hill, Corey, that's the hill to die on. Like, no pun intended, but... sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Nah, it's all good, man. I got the exact quote. Ain't no money.
Nah, that's going to end it, guys. Ain't no money.
Ain't no money. He's also being sued by some other parents.
Probably civil suits. Well, that probably had to have been a civil suit.
So it says the decision in Connecticut comes 2 months after a jury in Texas determined that Jones and his company should award two Sandy Hook parents who sued in that state nearly $50 million.
Ouch.
So he is owing $1 billion.
Okay. Well, you have fun with that shit, Alex Jones. We out here trying to make $1 billion. You out here owing that shit.
Hey, ain't no money.
Imagine trying to get back on your feet.
Ain't no money, nigga.
You can never get back on your feet. You owe $1 billion. You might as well just not pay them. Pull all the money you have out.
Yeah,
just go get it.
Ain't no rebounding from that, cuz it's over for you.
I'm sorry, man. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But short pod. Damn, that's crazy, right?
It happens, man.
This hasn't happened in a while, but I do fuck with y'all. We gonna get up out of there, man. No, That does wrap it up for us at the moment, though. That's episode 183. Of course, you're going to be back for more on 184. Let's get into these songs of the week. It's been your boy, Roderick.
Jakari, we checking out.
All right, let's do it.